Oh, so here you say the rubber. The rubber will be going in my country today. But before we talk about the rubber, my idea will too. You can go up, you can cut down. My idea will eat it. Whether you like it, not like it, my idea, she will eat it. So right now, the whole election now, it changed. Right now, I'm made by the woman now. And not more about men by the woman, but it's about women empowerment. Now, what everybody was supporting. So, majority of the women there in this place, in Nima County, we are expecting them to cast their vote for my Ile Gongolo way. That's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be casting a vote for my Ile. You understand? We are going to be casting our vote for my Ile Gongolo way. The house she don't want to be supporting. I will tell anybody, Ile with Ile. Ile with Ile. She will eat it. And you know, the people in Nima County, the reason I'm speaking into this because I got a base in Soccer Place. Am I ready? To operate in Ganta. Then we left, we went to Soccer Field. So the records are there. I even spent some time at Bang. So every Monday I used to go to Bang. So we're there for some time. So we invested in our area that we know. You know, Labrador, all the area and things, once you're a Labrador, you are free to move around and do businesses and do what you're supposed to do anything. So if you found any area as your resident, the way like you live in the United States, then you move to different provinces, you move to different area and things. If you find any area as your residence, if you like that area and thing, you are allowed to move there. Maybe let's say I decide the business I'm doing is the people in Banga love my business and things. So I'm from Grand Crew, or I'm from Basso, Sano, or to doing. And I go to places like Bon County, or I go to Nima County and things. And I'm able to establish that. Other thing instant with Jeremiah Koon. But maybe you want to establish that because you get Bon County, but let's say you don't have no affiliation with that county. You don't know nobody in the county, and nobody in the county that know you and things like that. But you see an opportunity in the county and you decide what you're going to be doing and for us to provide better services for the people and things. These are the people who need our services. So for this reason, what you're going to do is that, okay, so I need to do, I mean, a little bit warm here. So you decided that, look, you're going to be providing services for people. But the services you're going to be providing for people, your service team going to be working in maybe in Bon County or Nima County or other areas. You're a Labrador. So you should be free to go anywhere and establish yourself. Lease a place of your own or buy a place of your own, build there, establish your business there, and provide service for the people that is there who are hindering any limitation, anything. If the time for you to vote because you're doing business in that area and you provide services in that area, you should be allowed to vote in that area or contest in that area. It doesn't have to say you gotta be the tribe here, you from the place here, you gotta be there. No. I don't think it should be that. If we continue to do that, we'll not be running services for our people. And don't forget, today will be on LRB Friday, where we play LeBron music and we discuss the issue. Well, this is just, the warm-up pre-morning talking thing. If you're just joining the program, I want to say welcome. And the name is J.T. Tubawayo. And I want to say that I'm going to be supporting my Ide Congo in this election. But I want to talk about services that we provide for our people at different levels and things. And what in the area in which we go and provide our services and things. You see, I don't think any Liberian should be limited to where they go to provide services for our people. We should be allowed to work, contest, live in any part of the countries and things, provided we are Liberian. The foreigners go to that country. They are allowed to do that. But when it comes to people who will run the services for the country or do political affairs for the country and things, what happens? What do we do? We want to limit it to people who are not even qualified. How we operate. We can't keep doing that. We can't keep operating that. See what? We cannot keep operating that. We got to be able to allow people who are there, people who are able to provide services, to come and contest and work in other areas that is able to do. People saying that, oh, my idea, when she come, she wear America, she come out. The more being in our country that to be doing wedding. Mark Blaine in the country whole day, he have to do into doing anything like that. Why again, what you do? Yeah, if you think Mark Blaine can be there alone, somebody can be there whole day for your day, vote for them. I don't think that man, Samuel Koga, can get any vote for anybody. He doesn't deserve to vote for you guys. But let's stick to the services I'm talking about. Look, if you are a Liberian and you feel that your business, if you feel that your services or what you're going to be able to provide for people or your market that you're going to be selling, if you feel if you check because most business people check the demographic or the customer or the business or the client. I'm talking about like age. I'm talking about like or like what they do, like what they really involved into a thing. They check those things for the client thing. Then I'm talking about like the education wise and thing. So let's say I'm into the tech business. And I want to provide special services in technology. Or I want to provide an institution or a center that will provide certain things for people in the technology. Or maybe I'm in the cocoa or agriculture business. If I feel that I'm from the Southeastern, and a lot of people in the Southeastern is not really blue, or they're not really interested into those things, and I see that there's huge population, maybe in central Bonkante between Nimba and Banga area and things. And I see a lot of people that are there, they are eager to learn, and they feel that, but they don't have that kind of services and things there. So I can be able to take my business and based on my whole business or demographic and things, that way I'm going to take my business, because that way I find my customers. So that way I'm going to go establish my same thing. And based on more push and maybe the way I offer you my services and things, and the people that see reason and they look at the kind of services I'm providing and things, you know what they're going to do and things, they decide to say, look, we want to represent at the level. You see, our representative should be people that should be public servant. That money eater. There are some party people in the community that we can't know. We should get technocrats. We should get technicians to be our representative. Not politicians. Skills and handymen, talented people. People where when people see or when you look beyond it and you say, yes, I can depend on the man. That man can help me. That man can be the person that will be able to do things together. Let me put my volume up. Make sure that, I think I'm good. But we don't do that. Look, at the house level right now, we need exceptional people that represent us. Not anybody. So, selecting our leader, that one of the most careful things we should do. You see, like what most political parties can fail at. I tell you, most political parties they can fail because they will bring people, they will elect people, or they will select people who get nothing that the people who really want, but they just say, oh, you put them on the ticket, they want the men go there, and the men start to support them. That's what they can do. Let me tell you something. You see what's happening right now? Let's take, for example, for the Nima County election. And look at the Nima County election and take a reflection about what happened during the 2020 election around Dara Dillon and this guy, Tifa. Look, when Dara Dillon was contesting against Tifa, you see, the political party CDC as a whole, I think I still got it listed. Those representatives that they put forward and things, those representatives, they were there before, and they don't have exceptional, exceptional skills and things. Now, though I think most of the people are all really wrong candidates. You look at Monserrado County, you want somebody to represent people at Monserrado level. You select T5, who is also there. Probably he's there enough to do nothing. Then you look at Phil Dixon. I was disappointed in CDC when CDC took Phil, when it took T5 or Phil Dixon. I look at them and say the people they need progress. They want to see people. Phil Dixon was not only a lawyer, but Phil Dixon was a learned person. He was a member of the party and T5 already sitting. Phil Dixon was the most sellable and the most affordable candidate that CDC should have presented during that time. You know, if you're coming back to power or you want to go anything, the people that are around you, now how people can give you respect. Now how people can kind of look at you and say, yeah, I can be behind the guy. I can follow the guy. The guy can be my person. I can operate. I tell you, you see my chief right? You see my chief crossing front? Even though when you're around people that day, people see you, they clap their hands. You see, two legal represent right there. You see, when you're standing or you surround yourself with people, people see you coming with people there, they say, yeah, somebody behind the man. That's how people can do. So when you're getting people to represent you at your party level, it should be people where people can say, yes. That ought to be, you go in the community, you pick all type of people, you're made a senator into doing it. I said, that's even right here. You got to get people into doing it. So at the national level, our people should be icon. They should be talented people. They should be people that get skills. Not just anybody. Look, I was disappointed in CDC. They go take too fast or Phil Dixon in the party. Phil Dixon could beat Tara Dillon Monserrado anytime, no matter what the people were playing. You know, if you carry your representative, when you talk about your representative, let the people see that. Let your representative be somebody who not just going there to go make money, but somebody who will be providing whole services. Look, Phil Dixon was not just a lawyer going there, but Phil Dixon was like a scholar. You run a whole institution for young people, molding minded. So we need people at that level to be representing us. Then when you go check the ticket, that's why most of the candidates did not win. They are, if I remember, they have all type of need. I think I still got the poster somewhere to do it. but there are a whole lot of people there that was a whole lot of questionable character that were contesting during that primary thing. That was most of the win. And because the people, then you go check to the other side and the people say, you know what, we have put anybody on the ticket. I was disappointed in Alexander Cummings too. And I wanted to put my cousin in election. You know, election is strategies. And I don't want to come here. Coming strategy should have been, I please see that they don't sell in there. Coming should have been there. They are going to test the strength, going to boost the whole momentum into that election. Me, I don't know what the plan, what the strategy, what they can be moving and things, but most of our politicians, that they can be places then where they will not make it or not to do it. Look at what happened in my country right now. They don't want to be president, right? But they don't know he doesn't want to go on the seat as senator for Nima County, and he's a lawyer. But Nima County is one of the most second county with the most votes. So as a senator, he represents all across the thing. And the horse there where every day he can be ready and be complaining about the lawmaker and the whole thing. He doesn't want to go there and go and change things. You got to be sitting on the table. You got to be able to show the kind of character what a lawmaker is supposed to be, so people can go and learn from you, or people will kind of imitate when they're there, or when people don't go with their thing. They don't want to show the kind of people. The same way my people tell you before, when people tell you when I want to be president, my advice here, people tell you, they'll go for senatorial thing first, so you start building your face. Nice way to do. You see, most of our be Samuel Freeman too. It's another man. All the guys that provide services and all that, they got to be able to represent the people at that level. They don't want to go there. They don't want to go on the party ticket thing. You see CMC, Prince Johnson was doing the thing. Prince Johnson had his own representative and you're representing the whole party. So Nima County had a whole lot of people that were there around Prince Johnson from their days and they're representing on that level. But right now, we don't want that. Look, if unit, you see one of the this election I got problem with Unity Party. You know why I got problem with Unity Party was? The most affordable candidate or sellable candidate for the inside the Unity Party was the city that was the county superintendent Koon. If Koon had been in that race, there was no space for either. I will tell you the truth. If Koon had been in the race, there was no space that's going to be for either or any other candidate water. I will tell you the truth. If the Unity Party was going to support Koon, she was going to be the one thing. But they don't want to see young people at that level. They don't want to see other people that come in there with new idea, fresh idea, how to push things or be able to go to that house and things. Another candidate that's again I thought about representing. But right now, Ide got a whole chance. Because I will tell you, we're supporting Ide right now. Because she's the more attractive candidate into the race right now. And everybody will give her support. I must say, I endorse Ide for senatorial in Nima County. Musa Bedete should have recruited Ide Congo to the party. Like firm mistake. If Ide was going to be the person to boost his party morale, and Ide needed him. But I don't know why he did not reach out to Ide or be able to work with Ide and things. Look, he and Ide were going to be crossing out. They were going to be the 2-on-1. The way they get that mindset in there and thing. But they're going to be a good team. 2023, you supported Ide. Mark is a young man, he already on the party and things. He's on the ground, you believe in him and things that he can do anything. But he could be a senior representative as you, so you can start molding him and preparing to be a representative to replace any of those guys in the district that you're coming from and things. But looking at his party share and workmanship and you believe in him, you want to get him onto that level and things like that, I feel that, like, you see, Mark, I feel Mark is just one of those other representatives on that same level too. Like, you have the area, you have picked them, like, pulling I don't say that he's down. But most of the time, we kind of pick people on that level and go there. Then they start finding their own idea and start doing their own setting. But he should bring in Ide Congo to the party. I'm surprised at that Richardson too. I don't know why she didn't really encourage Ide Congo because they all supported Ide Congo. But you see the idea about Ide Congo. You can. I want to be a senator or representative in Grand County. My base is Canada. This is where every services or ideas or things that get around me while I'm kind of seeing those things. Those things are what I'm going to be using. My connection here that I'm going to be using to be providing services and to doing to be finding business things. So either coming on the side, I think she's building her life. Because people from here, I think she can rally them and think they can be able to work together and both sides can be able to benefit in what going and what coming and how people can be able to work together. So these are things that I felt that my either could do. And these are things that she coming on this side for and establish herself. Look, you can't be in Labrador the whole day. Once you leave outside Labrador, it's small. You understand how they think you're there. You're going by, you're doing the terrain thing, you'll be able to do things. Be out the whole day and thing, you'll not be able to establish. I can tell you can do all the things what you do out there. But you gotta lay outside the place to be able to balance that mindset on the equation. Those people understand. Now let's look at that thing. My idea right now, point. That's why I feel most of the penitentiary. Who tell that woman? So I bring in my idea on a party. The party are going to, at least are going to be winning the first seat. Because right now, you see all the endorsement that she's getting. The endorsement are going to make reflection on the CMC. As a party. When you make the reflection on CNC as a party, then you start seeing, you start boosting your party morale and thing. But another thing is that taking care of the people in Nima County. If you look right now, the people in Nima County right now, they will need a party. So he just got to establish himself. And he should make a party more identified as ACO. Like, no. I know you're bringing a lot of diverse people in your party that will be coming and stuff again, but either was going to be one of the more attractive candidates that we are going to be talking for the Unity Party. But do not take advantage of those things. But anyway, those are things I just wanted to stress on again. And I keep telling our people, look, we want to provide, we want to present our representative. A lot of people can vouch for my idea or credibility. Even my Ellen, where she work and things like that. So in the Gonglo people, those are lame people, so people know them and things. So and she's got her own connections and her base and things. So I think she's been contesting for the thing. This is her time. So we're all gonna kind of support her. But we should also go for a candidate that gets something. Look, I ain't gonna talk about all of that. Because like I've already been eliminated from the process of elimination. So right now only 3 candidates in the race. And in the 3 candidates right now, either is stopping the race, maybe with Mark. I can tell about it. Because Mark worked that he been doing on the ground there, or maybe it's garrison you. But if you're in Nima County, this is where you want to focus your vote. You don't need to look way down to number 5. You get 1, 2, and 3. The first candidate that are up and things that they ain't looking at you, don't go down. You start 1, 2, and 3, finish. You ain't got to look down. Nothing down that concern you. So you just put your hand down to the last one so you don't see it. Anything you check up there, it will win. That's all you need to do. I say you count 1, 2, and 3. You just put your hand down. Anything you check it there, you do. So you're good. So anything you gotta do, you be okay. You don't need to worry yourself. I will operate, brother. Yeah, bro. That's how you like. So yo, let me pause right there. All right. Yeah, you have to take a little bit, check right there. But I'm gonna be on the NLB Friday. We'll play like music thing. But I just believe that it would be much better that we go and we select people that will represent us at the house. Should be people of exceptional skills, people that have special talents and things in special areas, not just anybody. Because the people that are in our house who spending a lot of money on it. And the problem that we're having right now, everybody feels our representative. Then why do we keep electing the same people over and over? Why? And why is it that those attractive candidates not taking advantage of the process to be able to show themselves? In fact, sometimes some of them put themselves forward into the race and thing, but we just don't select them. We go and select other people. Yeah. We go and select other people that we don't really care about. Seriously. Now, let me tell you guys something. Today, a lot of big people is going to be in my country, or the weekends and things. Pledging huge support to Marabonglo. Right now in the race, that other guy ain't bringing anybody, ain't bringing any skills, he's not bringing anything. Why he doesn't? Why is the United Party? Why is the government supporting him? Even though if we go into they make out a job already. He's doing a job that he feels he's doing. He got a job he's been doing for 13 years. He got a job. Years, they better get a job. He's still doing the same thing. Nothing, no result. He can tell you what you do, what you not do before. Hey, my people, the day my friend people then we start. Though I tell you, brother, this time we run for popular office. Let's put the test. We'll take attitude test before you contest. Because when you can pass that attitude test, you're not contest. Skills, talents, we will not put it there. All the men, all the people that come in with extra skills and those people that provide better services on their own without government help in their own private company, or they don't want to go wrong for public office, or they want to stay by in the back and forth. Then Baba key people all in the community will be jumping up for public office, and our people you go see that then on what the party say. Now I'll tell you, that thing helped me. Nothing helped me in the CDC. You know, CDC was a sitting government. And they had the advantage of providing the most attractive candidate to the people for the people to be accepted. But they will not do that. They will select candidate that they don't carry the person because they don't carry the person. The same way the people pushing the program that I see is pushing fire. Go check for that district, and not even put up the vote. The most attractive candidate in our race that CDC could push forward and tell about it was Phil Dixon. Phil Dixon had a story that could sell for the party. They should have put up candidate from Phil Dixon level all across Monrovia. People are going to see the people for what they are, and they're going to know that saying that, yeah, this party wants people to represent us. Your representative will have a very huge reflection. Look, let's say it will have a special representative. Let's say our representative from Richard Koon County is like an engineer. and we'll have another representative, probably like maybe in general engineer or providing services in engineering business or he's a technician. There may be other representatives, probably like a farmer and other things from different areas and things like that. What they're doing, technicians, people in Nigeria won't go there for money, but want to provide services. They see to father, they say father again, they push father off. They let feel this thing, the boy in that get out, that girl had a job, but she wasn't popular. And the same mistake the people they in district tech thing. They bought Cooper Crowd daughter because our Cooper Crowd daughter come here thing. But nobody know that lady in that community. The power won't be in Nigerian thing. All it's wrong, nobody really know. Maybe your power want to be more famous on the ticket when I done. But actually out there, I live in that area and thing. There are people that could go and select and push in that area on ticket thing that could sell. Young person too, could push in the area. Abu was a young candidate who was selling. Abu Dixon, you see that what Abu won in that place on the CDC ticket. Abu one of the candidates that won in the local time area because Abu grew in the area and people seeing him work in the area and doing things. So they see it. So you're candidate that could sell in the area. Now I feel there's not going to be another candidate that could sell in the area like that. Call Nima County, she are going to sell. The people are going to follow her, they're going to let her, they're going to connect her. Hey, Ambassador Collins, how you doing, Chief? So let's start supporting and elected people there who will see ourselves through. I was very disappointed in the United Party when they did not push Kowu going far. Sure, going to cross the election for them. It wasn't going to be any reason about anybody saying to do it. They sat down, the Lao city representative, who his name had been involved in a whole lot of things around the legislature, made a statement about women and talking a whole lot of things. Hey, good morning, my brother. What are you doing, bro? They didn't do it. They go take anybody, they push it inside. They take anybody, they push it inside. So what they should have done? But right now, I'll tell you, the whole election right now, it kind of switch. The dynamics of the election right now is changed because of that statement what I brought on me. I'll tell you, women will just come around and go for whatever I know to do it. Then the statement from Jeremiah Koon about all the people there. When Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Koon were there were two Geo men that were running the place. So why not it have to be this, thing? And the man go put it right closer to that place. So they're going to vote. I will tell the people that if you're going to go vote, you just check 1, 2, 3 and just cover your hand. Anything you check up there, let it put it in vote. But don't even look down the fact. You don't even need it there. Let go back to where he's supposed to be represented. Lord, make them say anything. Yes and thing. Anything no king. Lord, make them will be in one area, then they can go contest in another area. Everybody can. Nobody want to look at the laws and things because they feel benefited. You know, I will tell you, there are certain people. I will tell you, there are certain people when they represent like what any level. I will tell you, there are certain people they represent Liberia at a certain level. Even when eating Liberian money, Liberian people are not troubled, they're not doing it. So now because of hate, jealousy, envy and things, I say, you know what, we just put them in there, we don't care if the person will put it. They're not thinking they won't go down online to go let another person cook at this way. The number of money election commission will be spending. That money election commission spending thing, $1 million they can put into any family thing over there. Get to me, I can open a tech institution for you make our man straight. You start to do. You can even put it into electricity in our country. Even if 100,000 that they're going to go spend on election, it ain't be 100,000 they want to district, that's going to be more than that. But that money alone in the budget will be different thing. What's spending all the thing? Everybody trying to cut down costs. Everybody trying to be able to, yeah. Hey, Liberia. Hey, Liberia. Leadership in Liberia or problem. Good people, they don't know. I tell some of them, I say, look, they want this. They won't go right now and say, we'll be taking Nima County. The next election, you'll be coming with one Nima County. You can get me that. But you went around the whole country. I don't know how much percent of gold that you got. But you got a good story. It's the candidate people are supposed to be looking at, so tear options and things. But you need a huge political institution in our base. You need to show what the representation is going to be like when at that level. The team will have people like Gongolo representing, or Simon Freeman representing this great other area thing. We will have Phil Daisy there. Those people will sit down, they will put into act, they will not bring the legislature to what we're seeing right now. The reason we see the look at Fulani. Look at Fulani. Look at Bowen. Look at the senator level there. People in the Senate, everybody on a committee. A committee disagree with the whole entire thing. The senator pro temper. It is serious content people are humbly not be senator pro temper. That be wrong. No, Emily doesn't have it to be a senator pro temper. Everybody know that. Look at how the Senate proceeding. The only thing that people to do in the FP when it's there is do what it's going to do. Our leaders then, only the people in the country, there's someone who the leaders are country. Our leaders in our country, they're not doing nothing for our people. They are all being selfish. See what country they're out there, they'll be saying that senator first for senator. People who fought war, if you say now, Zopin will be senator, see what country there. Ain't ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. We wouldn't need representative in every district. The senator position, let's open it. Change the law. Open our senator position. Let people apply for it. Let's see if people are applying for senator position. All I want to know is to get in the house. What do you think anybody will hire them? They can never get a job. They will not get a job. Maybe few of them there will get the job. But majority of them will not get the job. Let's try it. This is the Canada, what to do. You apply for a position. You want to be a senator. kept bringing people in from all type of corner, man, all type of places. They come Puerto Rico, say they senator. Senator for who? Senator for what? Not getting a senator. Oh man, you can't get it. You see? People are saying that the people can cheat on the election. When people come there, they give them 2-3 ballot paper and things. Those things will not happen. People need to pay attention. Me, I feel that there's a heavy cheating. Or how they can call it, Senator TJ complained on it. He said that people are giving more ballot paper to vote so many times and put it in the box. There's another cheating mental people established. So people need to be there. People need to pay attention. This is the time people need to go and see how the election turn out in the era and thing. And we put any fraud when it comes to election. Because this going election, all parties believe that it wasn't the way they say it was. And if people are in our election institution cannot be trusted, then what the essence? Then what is the essence of not being anything? Only credible people have no trust. Put them. So these are things we're going to look at. But until then, we're going to wrap everything up right now, and we're going to be coming back here on the LRB Friday. That will be on the hopefully good Labrador music and thing. So join us today as we discuss what is happening in the country, what everybody's talking about and things. You know everything, but you can also join the program too. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you for joining me this morning. Respect to all my big brother and sister that joined today. And have a beautiful day. Happy Easter from me to you. Bye-bye. All right.